Fake good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, help promote rank up my channel. So we've got leaks. We need to call a fucking plumber. Yeah, what's Mario doing? Princess Peach? Okay, what's Luigi doing? Princess Peach? Goddamn video game movies. Alright, so here we go with the drastic departures and shit. Not only is Johnny Cage too toxic and white and masculine for this woke ass sensitive age. Apparently there's other changes happening in the Mortal Kombat Reboot movie. Not just Johnny Cage being replaced by a character they invented to be a stand-in for Johnny Cage, pretty much, because, I mean, the void he feels, the role he feels, it's pretty much one Johnny Cage would have perfectly filled. So why they did this is, the only thing I can imagine is that they didn't want somebody who hits on women that's white, that's masculine, that could be considered toxic. They don't want to get trashed for having a character like that in there, so they did away with him. Now, I could be completely wrong. He could be in the movie. He could show up. He could get a cameo. He could show up later. I don't know. But what it seems like right now is they put in a character. They invented a character that fills the role Johnny Cage would have perfectly well, and it's to convey stuff for the audience. It's for us to experience it through this new character. Like, we're a bunch of small little children, and we have to behave like, oh, we need somebody that represents me on screen. I need somebody that represents me. That character is me. No, that's not you. That's me. That's me. Like, we're a bunch of children. That's what Hollywood thinks of us. A bunch of stupid little children that need some kind of representation on screen to feel like, oh, we belong. Oh, we look, you're giving us this. Oh my God. So, anyways, Mortal Kombat movie makes major changes to the villains. Those changes apparently have to do with Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn. So, not only did they kind of, well, right now we can speculate that they've messed with the story of Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They've made it where, what's his name, Quan Chi has nothing to do with it, and Sub-Zero's just straight up a dick that murders Scorpion's family with no involvement at all from Quan Chi. But, I mean, we could be wrong in the movie. They could reveal otherwise. Alright, so the official storyline for the new movie made some changes to Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung. The new film is set to release on April 16th, directed by Simon McQuarrie. I'm not going to read over all this, okay? Let's just get to the substance. What changes are you talking about, you dirty bastard? Why do you gotta remind me every time, everybody that's been casted and everything else? Anytime I go to read an article, remind me every single thing that's happened up to the point of this article, like I didn't read your last article or something. Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn have remained the most consistent Mortal Kombat villains, the Chief Sorcerer and Emperor of Outworld, respectively. The two served as the primary antagonists for the first 3 games, and later entries, usually in some manner of an alliance with each other, and not always in good with each other or on the same page, but they've always been like the primary villains. It looks like that dynamic is about to change in the new film because video game adaptations take drastic departures. So, this is the logline. MMA fighter Cole Young, accustomed to taking a beating for money, is unaware of his heritage or why Outworld's Emperor Shang Tsung has sent his best warrior Sub-Zero, an otherworldly chiromancer, to hunt Cole down. According to this, Shang Tsung will not simply be a sorcerer in the service to Emperor, but the actual Emperor himself. That's a major change from the games, as Shao Kahn is one of the franchise's most important villains. Now, before, when I looked at this image, I didn't recognize how much that actually looks like Shang Tsung. I mean Shao Kahn. Look at the hammer. Look at the armor. Look at the picture. That to me kind of feels like he's in this movie. And if he, so that let's speculate. Does Shang Tsung's title of Emperor mean Shao Kahn won't be in the movie at all? I don't know. That image looks like he's in the movie to me. It's unclear. One of the promo images for Mortal Kombat released recently shows Jax holding off what looks like Shao Kahn's iconic hammer seen above. The Emperor's back can even be seen, sort of seen, at the edge of the picture, or at least it certainly looks a lot like him. That leaves a few options on the table. It's possible that the characters of Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn have been combined for the sake of the film's limited runtime. That would be stupid, and I'm not convinced because this picture. So, what else? That would make some sense, as a sorcerer is the main villain of the first game and Shao Kahn doesn't appear until Mortal Kombat 2. It also appears possible that Shang Tsung is masquerading as the Emperor, while Shao Kahn's real motives stay hidden, or that he usurped Shao Kahn in a grab for power. Whatever the explanation, making Shang Tsung the Emperor of Outworld is a major change for Mortal Kombat. Here's what I think, and hopefully I'm not wrong. I do think that Shang Tsung is just masquerading as the Emperor, and Shao Kahn's entered this tournament when he's not allowed to mop the floor with everybody's ass, even though he's not supposed to be in the tournament. But how would that work? How would the gods not be aware of that? The people that oversee the tournament watch out. How would they not be aware of that? So it's a bit odd. Jax is fighting Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn isn't the Emperor. So, in this, would Shang Tsung be the rightful Emperor to Outworld and then be replaced by Shao Kahn? What's the story here? What's the real story here? I'm very interested in knowing. I'd like to believe that Shao Kahn is allowing Shang Tsung to masquerade as the Emperor so he can enter the tournament and as one of the most powerful people and just mop the floor with everybody's asses. But then you have to think, well, how would the gods not be aware of that? Or what, is there some kind of spell involved or something that prevent them from seeing that? Raiden would obviously know, right? So what's really going on here? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Fake Good One here eventually will like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Even though this movie disappointed me with the whole Johnny Cage thing, I'm still looking forward to it. Holding out hope for Johnny Cage in there. Don't know why they had to invent an entirely new guy and put him in a similar position that Johnny Cage would have fit perfectly in. Don't know why they're labeling Shang Tsung as Emperor. Yeah. And that looks like Shao Kahn to me. If that's not Shao Kahn, who the hell is it? Is it some other guy they made up to make him look like Shao Kahn? Can we not have Shao Kahn as Emperor because he's a white dude? What's going on here? Is he too toxic and masculine? So we got to replace him with somebody who's manipulative and all that, like Shang Tsung. What's the real story here? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Fake Good One here eventually. We will like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.